You know, today's the first day that I actually have the courage to come and see my old flat where I was living 20 years ago when I first got Arpy, you know, my 18-year-old baby that passed away, in my arms 3 years ago. So this is where he came home, and, you know, I just feel as if I'm starting to really let go of my past and the darkness to it, because I ended up living in this fucking idyllic situation, which I'm going to take you to in a moment. The thing is with Perth, I have met the most amazing people here. Like, most of my very, very close friends I met here. Bryony and Penny. My boys, which is Ben, James, Taris, and James's husband Danny. He's from here, but I didn't meet him here. These amazing, my favourite lesbian couple in the world is Danae and Zoe. Lots of other lesbians from this town. They really took me in and loved me back to life when I arrived in the city. So there's a lot of fantastic memories here, and just my dark memories get in the way. It's always my darkness comes forward. Like, even when I think of Arpy, my very first thought will be the times I've partied and I didn't get home to him, instead of thinking, like, you know, I often concentrate on what I don't do instead of what I do. And just speaking to Anne now, you know, she's like, you know, you have done something tremendous. You have got through this enormous process and you've done it. And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, not many people can do this sort of thing. And I'm like, yeah, right, you know. So that's profound. And I spoke to them about just how busy my mind is with my future and destiny and excitement, and, you know, and just like, rah, you know, this whole thing of having all this energy and just wanting to give it out instead of pack it down for me, you know. It's interesting, isn't it? So I'm going to have my kitchery. It's gorgeous. It's really, really nice. And made it with, I've cooked the kitchery in a sweet potato, pumpkin and carrot soup with lots of digestive herbs. It's really cold though, and even though it's beautiful being at the beach, I've really got to rug up a bit more. I'm going to interview Anne tomorrow, and then Lisa on Thursday, Friday, and yeah. Tell you one thing, I'm telling you so many things. Being the massage slut that I am, I'm very particular about, you know, massage and who touches me and all that sort of thing. And one thing I've really struggled with the girls is that they've got a very light touch for me. Like, I like to be just fucking touched right down into my skeleton. That's what I find relaxing. When people are giving me a middle ground kind of semi-firm massage, I just get really frustrated and annoyed. But I'm coming to the end of that, because I have had a lot of that experience on the table with them. Like, fucking get in there, I think. You know, get in there. But they're like, that disturbs the armour. I don't know. There's different schools of thought on this, certainly, you know, because when I think about, you know, the people I know that do the work I like, you know, there's lots of great things to be said about really, really deep, full-on massage. But a lot of this work's been, I suppose, getting stuff to drain out of me, you know, the lymphatic system. But I was really hoping today to get a really firm massage, and no. However, by the end of it, my frustration had dissolved. So it's like I went through a process, you know, and that's okay, you know, yeah. Time to chow down, my lovelies.